everyone, welcome back to Country in the City. My name is Sherri. Hello, and welcome back here to my channel. I want to welcome all the new subbies and everyone who's been here with me through thick and thin. Just wanted to say hi and welcome you back on this glorious March day. Here in the Northeast, it's a little bit overcast. I mean, it's bright, but it's still overcast. Gray sky, light gray sky, no fluffy white clouds and blue skies. Not here. Probably by the end of the month, it'll be that on a more continual basis. But today I'm coming to you because I went thrifting the past week or so. Just a little bit, nothing major. I wasn't really looking for anything major, only looking, I just browse to see if there's anything that I collect, which there rarely is at the Goodwill and the Salvation Army that I go to near my house. So I have been collecting. I have a couple things. Actually, I had more than a couple, but I can't seem to find the other ones. I had some smaller things and I can't remember where I put them to keep them safe. You have to see my house. My house is topsy-turvy right now because our living room is being painted. So everything is everywhere. There's just, it's just topsy-turvy. My dining room table where I am sitting has paint supplies and mail, a stack of mail and a stack of my books, my Bible and my study guides and that. And I'll show you what's right here. A stack of seed packets. I have to start my seeds. So we can put some kind of garden out this spring. So yeah, I went to Goodwill and Salvation Army earlier today, and I wanted to show you the two big items that I found today and see what you think about them. And I'll just explain as I go through it, but you may not know that I have collected Falstaff white heritage dishes since 1988. 87, 88, somewhere in there. I think 87 was the first year that I bought my first item. 88, I got a service for 12. Two of my sister-in-laws, I keep wanting to say my two sister-in-laws, but I have more than that. Two of my sister-in-laws and my mother, when they found out my husband and I were engaged, went together for my Christmas gift one year, and they each bought me, they bought me a service for 12. So we have a big family. I have 4 brothers. They all have children and wives and girlfriends and that. So, pardon me, 1 minute. My mouth gets so dry. But, so we have a big family, and we were all getting together a lot back then. So, I had started, when I got married, I had started taking over some of as the only girl, the only daughter of my parents, I started taking over some of my mother's duties of doing holiday dinners and birthday dinners and Sunday dinners and things like that for the family. So I said that to say this. One of the items I got is this. Now, I know, the only thing I know about this picture is that, I know a few things. I know it's Falstaff. I knew it the minute I seen it. I know it's the folk art pattern. I used to be on a Falstaff chat room 15 years ago. 14, 12, somewhere in there was the last time I posted on it. I don't even know if I could find it anymore. This is the folk art pattern. Now, this is the big picture, and I don't know what year this was made. As you can see, it's got the lines. It's in great condition inside. Yeah, it's in good condition inside. It's got, let's see, what does it have? It says picture 2.5 quart, false graph, USA. What is that? It's got the number 416 on it, as you can see right there. False graph USA, and it's very clear. So I want to say that this is probably maybe an 80s piece, I would say. Maybe a little older, I'm not really sure. Pitcher 2.5 quarts. So this is the bigger of the pitchers. It's in decent shape. It's got one little like anomaly in the pottery right there, or the stoneware. So I know, you know, the false graph business, the false graph company was based out of York, Pennsylvania, back when I started collecting it in the mid to late 80s. When I first started looking at it in the early 80s and getting interested in it as a teenager, I was weird, sorry. But it was made in York, Pennsylvania. I know, I want to say in the early 90s, early to mid 90s, it was sold to a company out of China, and they started making the stoneware into pottery made in China. So the quality changed, and you know, there's a little bit of, you can, I don't know if you can see it on camera, see the like crazing to the stoneware. I don't mind that. I actually like that. I actually like the crazing because it just makes it seem vintage and old to me. So I bought this. Oh, I don't know if you've seen the sticker. I got it for $9.99. Now I know that's like at the top of my price range to pay. I mean, that's like above my top to pay for something. But I really liked it, and I have never, in all of my years of collecting, of looking for it in thrift stores and Salvation Army and Goodwill, I have never seen a folk art picture. This was the first one. So I was really happy to get it. I mean, you can tell it's handmade. It's got, like, you know, differences in the color of some of the blue on it around the rim. I just noticed that it's got a little bit of staining on the inside, like water was left, or I don't know what it is, but I'll get it out. It's just probably a magic eraser or some barkeeper's friend, very gently, maybe even some Dawn, I don't know. We'll get it out. I can tell it's not in the glaze because it's raised, so something was left in it, or maybe washed, and it wasn't, you know, washed out on the inside. Anyway, I really like that. I may keep it, I may not. It depends on if I have room, if I find a place for it. If I don't find a place for it, I may end up reselling it. Now I am on I'm on many false graph for sale sites, so I don't think I'll have a problem. I know I won't have a problem getting my money back. I may even be able to make a few bucks on it. Who knows? If you know anything about the value of these, or maybe even what the original price was on the 2.5 quart, let me know. I haven't been able to locate the original price on it. Like I said, this pattern was discontinued a long time ago. In the 80s maybe, or 70s even. It's one of the oldest patterns. The folk art, Yorktown and Village are some of the oldest patterns. So, and the, I forget what it's called, but it looks like the brown drip pattern. I don't remember what it's called. But, yeah. So if you know anything about the folk art, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. What the value of it is now, resale value, what it sold for originally, when it was made, and if that number 416 on it means anything. So that would be great. Okay, I've rambled on for almost 10 minutes, so Yeah. So here's the other item that I found. Now, it's about a foot long, I would say, on the bottom. Probably goes a little deeper here on the top. It's in great condition. It's got the basket liner. Comes out. I already washed it up, cleaned it up. There's nothing wrong with the, none of the strips are damaged or anything. There was like few little like white spots, like almost look like salt on a shoe, you know, that dries. That's what it looked like. But I just took a little warm water and a soft rag and Dawn dish soap. I was thinking maybe it was grease or something. Fuzz there, probably from the cloth. And I just gently just wiped them off. Maybe I should have looked to see how to clean this type of basket, but it does say 1995, I believe that says 1995. 31627 CAB 1995, and then it has in a very light pencil or pen, it says 31627. It says Longenberger baskets, hand woven, Dresden, Ohio, USA. There was actually like cobwebs in between some of the like on the corners and that, and like in between the top, that I just took a soft bristle toothbrush and went in and cleaned them out. It was cobwebs, so it looked like it had just been stored or something, hadn't really been used. It's got the two handles that still work. It's all in great condition. I don't know what this basket is supposed to be, what it is used for. I mean, I've heard of Longenberger. Longenberger, is that how you pronounce it? Or Longberger? See, I don't know if you can see the little numbers there. They're very faint. I don't know what this style of basket is called. If anyone knows anything about, you know, this style of basket, please let me know. I'd be really interested in learning what this basket was used for, or what it was meant for, if it had a lid. I don't know really, maybe if I knew what it was meant to be used for, I would know how I would use it. So, I don't know. I don't know really what I would use it for. The only thing I could think of is maybe oils and salt and pepper and that. I don't know, but I really don't have the room to use it for that type. But hey, if you know anything about it, let me know, and let me show you what I paid for it. I don't know if you can see that. I paid 99 cents. That's right, 99 cents at Salvation Army. The Salvation Army closest to my home, they really don't ever have anything. I think I have bought one thing there in the last 10 years until today. And today I bought one thing. So I take that back. Last year I bought a very old Pyrex, well, Fire King Verde pie plate. I paid 99 cents for that too. It was disgustingly greasy and dirty, and found out it's worth 15 times that or more. And then last summer, I went in there with my son, and he found a vintage backpacking basket. Adirondack basket with the straps and everything still attached, and I think he paid want to say $3 for that. So the store nearest me is huge. It's a huge store, but it is more than it's probably 85% or 90% clothes. And they have just phenomenal clothes. I don't ever buy clothes there. It's overwhelming for me to look when there's that much, and when it just gets overwhelming. I get totally stressed and totally overwhelmed. So I can't. I can look around the outskirts where there's like just prom dresses and that hanging. You know, I can go if somebody's looking, if I'm with somebody, but I can't. It just gets overwhelming. So, yeah, so those are the two big items. I'd be really interested if you know anything about them. Please leave any information you have below. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. You can see my new sign that I finished. It says gather. Yeah, you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you again real soon. And be on the lookout for my living room update and spring/Easter decor in my living room. I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.